Ah, gosh, well, from the wild brows of supermodel Cara Delevingne to the perfectly groomed eyebrows of Anne Hathaway, it seems that all eyes are now on how to frame the features of your face using your brow line. Join me now to show how you can transform your looks, whatever your budget or age. Please welcome plastic surgeon Dr. Dirk Kremer and the beauty editor Nadine Baggott. Welcome both. So it's all the brows. This is all up here, then, yeah?
It's getting more and more popular to have lifted eyebrows. It's very complicated. It's more than you think it is. It has to be discussed with plastic surgery because it can do some features to your face which are not...
So it's a brow lift. So there's a danger that you could be walking around the supermarket all the time looking surprised at the prices.
Exactly. That's one of the problems, that it gives you a surprise look. Women have to know that, and if you don't want that, you come home and your husband keeps saying, honey, you look surprised, and you're not. It is because of this brow lift. So you have to be very restrictive, and I'm not a big fan of it.
Right. So, Nadine...
Well, brows are very fashionable at the moment. We've just had London Fashion Week. Model Cara Delevingne has got quite chunky brows. And so, as a result, lots of people are wanting thicker brows. And then also, we've got Anne Hathaway, which shows you how it works on real women. Here's Anne Hathaway at the Oscars. That's a perfectly beautiful, defined brow. And that's the look that people are going after, either with surgery or with makeup.
Well, shall we meet a man who wants a brow lift? I think we've got him out here. Well, lad, come on, our brow lift. Now, this is Jim. Jim, hello.
Hello.
Now, Jim, look to the look. Why do you want a brow lift?
Well, it's starting to show my age. Every time it just wrinkles, and it stays there. It doesn't sort of like flatten out anymore.
Have you thought of sellotape? It works. You see, pull it up like that. It's quite. So, but you wouldn't recommend a brow?
Hi. The thing is, you tricked me a little bit. I expected a female patient, which is more easy to explain. Man is tricky.
We've always been tricky.
You've been tricky today. The problem is with men that a lot of these brow lift procedures feminize. You can do a lateral brow lift in a woman which would do this effect, but he doesn't want to look like Sophia Loren or...
Do you want to look like Sophia Loren?
Even for this simple British housewife to have this raised eyebrows looks kind of strange, I must say. The other option would be that he gets the whole forehead lifted, which is either with an incision which is made all along here, behind the hairline. Problem is, for men, he might lose his hair, sorry to say that. He might lose his hair, and then he has a huge scar, so not so good idea. The other thing is, it's done endoscopically today, and he has just 3 little incisions. Right. But again, if he loses hair, it'll show.
I think we'll go on to products. Thank you very much. What could we do without doing that? What could Jim do?
Well, there are so many things you can do to actually lift the brow really
without having a frontal lobotomy.
3 products here. I've got Frownies 1750 that you sleep in over the night so that you don't get the lines in the morning. Bee Venom Skin Mask, which is the one that Catherine Middleton is rumoured to use, which is a faux Botox, or the Lift Mini Lifting System $49.95, which lifts the skin temporarily but washes off. But I'd like to show you how to make over eyebrows.
OK, we'll let Jim go now. Don't have the lobotomy.
No.
Thank you, Jim.
These 2 hands.
Again, it's very important to say a simple eye lift.
An eye lift.
What we discussed last Friday, activity eye lift that I do, would help him open up the eyes.
So that bit rather than that bit. OK, Nadine, what have we got here?
I want to introduce you to Shavata, who's the UK's leading brow stylist. What we've got here is lovely Lucy. Now, Lucy is already a beautiful young model, but what she wanted was the thicker look that I showed you earlier on Cara Delevingne. Here she is, and you'll see her live. Here's the thicker eyebrow, which is this one here. And here's the thinner eyebrow. Look at the definition it gives to her face.
Now, what's happened then to this one here? What have we done?
What I've done, very naturally, very subtly, filled in her eyebrows with a brow shadow, one of my own. So all you've done is a very small amount and just started building.
So this is eyebrow pencil then, really?
Brow shadow.
A modern version of it,
Right,
absolutely. And done properly, it can give you such a sophisticated look.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I think it's really
Looks very sleek.
Really natural.
Remember to do the other one before you go out,
Yeah,
otherwise you could be looking rather quizzically at people.
We would never send her out.
What
I've done is just softened it up with a brush, because what you don't want to do is create a really hard, solid, stuck-on eyebrow.
Yes, because you can see that. Now, from where, and I'm standing 18 inches away from you, and I can't see that there's anything being done to that at all.
You shouldn't know where the hairs finish and where the makeup starts.
Yes.
We only get the best experts on your
Very
show. Come on.
pleased. So, are you happy with it? Do you like
I am, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
absolutely love it.
Can I introduce you to Kathy?
Let me, excuse me while I come in front of you. Yes, Kathy, hello.
Now,
Hi.
Kathy was in our audience earlier on, but we dragged her out because we wanted to give her a brow makeover. Have a look at your brows. There you go. And you can see there, we've just shaped one so that it looks... She's actually got slightly unusual eyebrows in the sense that, there you go.
Straight, which
she is.
camera? There we are,
And if you
camera two.
see the eyebrow there that is beautifully shaped and lifted, and there you go, Shivata explains what she did.
What I did, I threaded her eyebrows. So using a cotton thread, you manipulate the thread in a certain way and you pull the hairs out from
Show
the
Alan
hood.
how to do it quickly. You've
Can
got
I
to
borrow
see
your
this.
hand?
Have you ever seen
Yes,
it?
not many hairs on it, but...
And that's how the hairs come out. Can you feel them coming out?
Yes, I can.
That's
Very clever. Just with a bit... Oh, how cunning.
So Shivata used a combination of that and wax, and then again putting the powder back in to shape the eyebrow. And what that gives you is a mini facelift.
How did it feel to you? Is it?
It was surprisingly okay, actually.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be really...
And you happy with the result?
I am, as long as she does the other one, yeah.
You make your other half without looking in a mirror, wouldn't it, really? And products?
Yeah, we've got 3 products here. We've got the Laura Mercier Brow Powder Duo, £20.50, Bare Minerals Brow Colour, £11, and a brow gel for £15.
Right. So there are various ways of
You
doing
can do
it.
them all at home, give yourself a little mini brow lift.
But it does sound to me, Dirk, from what you were saying, is you're not really a fan of this whole brow lift, are you?
I'm not a fan, and we just saw Nadine, what she proposed to us. It's really enough to open the eyes.
So to hear a surgeon saying, don't go for the brow
Really,
lift,
a
it's
lot
quite
of my
something.
patients come, they say they've seen different surgeons. They all say do an eye lift plus a brow lift to open up your eyes. And I think, for example, my TBT eye lift from last Friday's show is really enough all to open the eyes. It's too much. It gives you a surprise look.
But
too
a lot of people
sophisticated.
now are going for Botox, which
I know,
is...
that's what I say. If you really want a slight lateral lift of the brow, use Botox.
Yeah.
It disappears after 3-6 months, has to be repeated constantly. Well, but it's a nice approach to see if you like it. I would never do this, you know,
Complete,
forever change, and you
how
can
much,
change it back.
how much would Botox cost you?
Botox is like £250, 250
A
pounds.
pop.
Yes, and you do it 3-6 months, every 6 months.
Well, we do have one rather difficult patient who's been talking about doing something with his face, but I don't know whether you feel up to actually coping with him.
Let's see.
Would the difficult
Let's
patient
see.
like to come on? Where is the difficult... Oh, here he is.
Dr. Dirk, what can you do for me? I know I've got hooded lids, look, because I was thinking about these, look. They don't spring back.
Actually...
And the eyebrows, they're quite heavy, so, you know, I don't want to be feminised.
No, this is the thing is that you have masculine eyebrows. We all have you the same. Me too.
Masculine.
So any lift like this would be too sophisticated Hollywood diva look. Not good. The thing is, what we could do, if you want a little bit of a raise, that's a new technique. You do tiny little incisions here. You drill a hole in the skull, and then you plug in...
This won't hurt much.
A bioresorbable device, and then you basically hook up the eyebrows to the height you want, and it's adjustable. That's
It's
for men.
adjustable, so you can go up or
My
down.
thanks to Shivata, Dr. Dirk and Nadine and all my guests today. I'm back tomorrow with Josh Groban, Robin Cousins and Mylene Class with some Mother's Day makeovers, but hopefully not Louis. See you then. Bye-bye.